can't technically say you're better because that might offend the tour guys, so is that okay?
Yeah, awesome.
You can live with that? No set of irons are exactly the same, no driver heads exactly the same, and you need to make sure you can evolve and adapt to something that's slightly different as well, and make sure that the specs and the numbers and ball flight and everything else comes out what you want. For me, an important thing tournament weeks is making sure the clubs are all in decent nick to start with, whether that loft and lies and nothing's going too funky. It's such fine lines between getting something right and something a little bit off, and it's amazing what can change. Just a degree in lie angle, a little bit in loft, just a tiny tweak on a shaft, tiny tweak in loft for a driver or a 3-wood or something like that can make all the difference in terms of how it performs. For me, the ultimate thing is making sure the ball flight's what I want to see and what I feel like I've hit. So yeah, we spend a fair bit of time week in, week out making sure that's right, and I know every time I'm back in New Zealand I make sure everything's bang on for when I get back on tour. Well, boom's a massive part for me to make sure I'm on track. Obviously a bit of my time at home's on holiday, but when it's back into golf mode, the first thing I do is come in here and make sure the clubs are how I expect them to be, and most of the time when I've come in here I've had 4 or 5 weeks on the road. Clubs have been in airplanes and all of that stuff, and they get smacked around a little bit, and almost guarantee that there's something a little bit funky when I come in, and it's actually quite nice knowing that I can go back out, start doing my work with Marcus, go back out and just play some social golf, we'll do some practice, and everything's bang on where it should be, and the guys at Boom are as good as anyone I've ever dealt with on tour. Whatever they tell me, if they need a little tweak, I'm 100% in on that. And I still need to hit some shots and see what it feels like and stuff like that. But if it's a suggestion, I'm definitely keen to go and try it and see what happens based on what they think the numbers say. I think it's just as important for the average golfer as what it is for me. Most people that go and buy a set, they go and buy it off the rack, they hit a couple with it and go, yeah, that feels pretty good, and then they buy it. It's not set up for them. And if you watch the PGA Tour, you watch the European Tour, there's 1,000 different swings out there. So you've got to have a set of clubs that kind of matches up to your golf swing. And even if you're a 30 handicapper and your golf swing's not that consistent, you're still going to have a certain tendency with it. And if the clubs are fitted to you properly, it's going to help you hit better shots. You look at drivers, you look at woods and stuff like that, having a different shaft, having the right flex shaft, right weight shaft can make a massive difference on how far it goes. Having the right loft on a driver makes a massive difference on how far it goes. Everyone, no matter what your level of golf, wants to go out and shoot better scores, me included. So having equipment that's fitted for you and right for you is going to help you immensely in that.